Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Let me grab a cup of water. Hold on. So I'm Davina. I moved to the Philippines with my family. My husband's Filipino. And we moved about 50-ish days ago. Can we do the math on that? Can we figure out how long ago we moved to the Philippines?
Well, today is the 12th, and we got here on the 18th. So we're about 50 exact days.
50 exact days since we've moved to the Philippines? How many days?
I'll count it.
Okay. So Hobart is my husband. We are both military retired. Hi to whoever came in and gave a thumbs up. Thank you. And so after we served in the military for 20 years, we took our military checks and came to the Philippines. So here we are. Hi, Gamerwits. How are you? How are you? Look, I'm going to drink this Four Seasons. And I don't know if anybody's ever paid attention to the words. Like, I pay attention to the words on the back of stuff. And so I actually got really worried when it said shall not be sold or resold in Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and the former Soviet Union. So like I freaked out. And I was looking at all of the products in the line, you know, like all the drinking products, and I'm like, my first thought was there's something in it that is probably not legal in those countries because in some countries like Europe, they ban stuff because of ingredients. And so like that was my first initial like reaction, like what is wrong with this beverage? Like why can't I drink it? And so I did more research and I found that the reason why it can't be sold in this country, or I mean in other countries, is because of the label. So they have like a label, you know, like they're not allowed to sell under that name in those countries. So they actually sell in those countries under a different label. So there's nothing actually wrong with the product. So no need to be worried there. Yeah, that's something that I had to deal with. I was like, oh my God, poison. But no, it's not.
Yeah, hey guys, my name's Hobart. If you're new to the channel, welcome. That's my intro for today. Let me see what else.
Gamer Wits, he's
Gamer
here.
Wits.
He says everything's fine.
Hey, Gamer Wits, what's up, man? We haven't seen you in a minute. So today is day 56. 56. Today is our 56th day. And
oh wow, 56 days. Honeymoon is over.
The honeymoon is over. That's it. We've had our fights already.
Yes, we are arguing.
We are going back to the United States. This is horrible. It is so hot over here. No, that's not true. That is not true at all. I would say that we have never been closer. And let me just give you some examples, right? We've been dating a lot. I mean, like in the US, you know, we would probably date like once a week. If we get lucky, we would do it 3 times a week, right? We'd do it like on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'd go out on a nice dinner, or go out on a nice dinner like a Wednesday night. And then, because we have like family dinner, we had this tradition that we were doing in the United States, which was every Friday.
Yeah,
we would do pizza, right?
Pizza night every Friday at the restaurant.
And so, but then me and her, we would probably date between 1 to 3 days a week. Yeah. And I'll tell you, we probably date each other now every day, almost every meal, right?
Yeah.
Except for breakfast.
Our dates are not as lavish.
No, definitely not. Yeah. No. We're not getting like
$100 for 2 people. Right. Our lavish dates, like we'd go eat.
All right. So our date yesterday, I just wanted to. We drove around, and what did we buy? I had to buy something for the construction.
No, so our date yesterday consisted of.
No, but why were we out? We need to buy something.
No, I thought maybe you had a craving.
No. We were out because we needed to buy something, some nails or something like that.
Oh, see, I don't pay attention to the construction.
No. That's it. So we went out yesterday early morning because I had to buy more plywood. I had to buy more plywood, and I had to buy more wood, right? And so we had to go get some money from the ATM so that way we can pay this guy. Let me see, 120 pieces of lumber.
Good morning, Yu-Gi-Oh!
2 by 3 by 12 at 144 peso each, right? 2 by 3 by 12 foot.
Oh, cocoa lumber. Did we go to the cocoa lumber guy?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, I'm following. Yeah. Right, I'm so interested in my drink right here.
Are you done?
No, I was following you.
Are you done with your Del Monte kind of?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry.
So, anyways, we just had a fight. Did you see that?
Did you see that? Fought?
I won. I just want to let you guys know I won. So you saw that in real time. All right. I won the fight. So guys, it is possible for you to win fights. Okay. You just have to be patient, be married for 20 years, move your foreigner to your home country, and then you definitely will win. Probably once a month. So that was my one time for the month. So yesterday, we went to go buy some lumber and some plywood, and it cost me about 28,000 peso, which is 500, which is approximately $500, right? And that $500, what did it get me? 120 pieces of 4 by 2 by 12 foot lumber, and 20 pieces of 1/2 phenolic plywood, which is primarily used for concrete because they're doing the slab on the second floor. So that is, if you're interested in construction, that's a lot of money here in Philippines. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're in the United States, that's cheap. Lumber in the United States, 1, 2 by 3 by 12 foot lumber is gonna cost you upwards of about I don't know, $10 to $25, right?
Really?
Depending on where you're at. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But hey, it's because I've seen 2 by 4 by 8 foot and 2 by 4 by 10 foot is like $2 to $5. But this is 12 feet. That means it's not cut or anything, like it's 12 foot. Right. So when a piece of wood is longer, it's a little bit more expensive. But yeah. We went on a date yesterday, and our date consisted of this is your part to shine now.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we went to Magic Mall, okay? And this Magic Mall, it's kind of, I don't want to say nothing. I don't really like the products inside this Magic Mall, okay? I'm not recommending anybody go to Magic Mall to buy things, all right? But if you go there, they've got all kinds of food that you could buy. So we were like, let's do a date. And there was a guy with a cart outside of the mall, and it looked like he had pepinos and jicama. How do you say it in your language?
Cincamas.
Okay, they call it cincama, but I call it pepino and jicama.
Pepino is cucumber. So it's cucumber and cincamas.
What's jicama? Jicama in English, right? Yeah. Jicama.
I'm not sure. Not really.
Espanol, jicama. Anyway, I was like, oh, we got to try this. This looks good. And so our date started. All right. And we went over, throw some salt in the jicama and the pepino. It came in a little cup, and we put some vinegar. He put some
that paste.
That shrimp paste?
That shrimp paste?
In it? No, thank you. I tried it, but I wasn't about it.
Yeah.
It has the same flavor. I feel like if I eat that, I'm eating a Filipino dish.
But it was spicy.
It was spicy.
Very spicy. And so after that, right, we went to the
buko shake?
Yeah, the buko shake
stand. We went and got lemonade because the buko shake stand wasn't open yet.
That's right. We went to go get lemonade.
All right, look, we kind of went all out here on this date and just got drink after drink, and then I was like, we gotta go. I got a bathroom, and there's no bathrooms around here. So
we got lemonade.
Lemonade.
I got lemonade and mango. Or lemon and mango lemonade, and you got.
I got ginger
lemonade.
And this ginger, it was very pulpy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like choking.
Was it tasty?
It was very tasty.
It was very tasty.
It was good, and but it was kind of expensive.
Yeah.
It was 70 peso each drink, so this is like a luxury drink, I guess, because 70 peso for one.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
that was
like
expensive.
a whole meal. That's a whole.
I mean,
dish.
I got a massage for 250, so for 70 peso for a drink, I was like, dang, big baller.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud. You're actually like converting into like Philippine peso, not USD. I'm so happy. Yay, finally. So after the 56 days, she's actually thinking about peso now, and she's comparing prices in
for
peso.
Things, right? Like I can get a massage, a foot massage, or even a full body, right? And it costs as much as and I'm comparing it to these things. So
and then, but because she promised me buko juice that
I did
morning,
promise him buko juice. Now
buko shake.
Can I just tell you, we were shocked by this buko shake.
Okay,
we were shook.
This is how. So the first time we had buko shake, we thought that it consisted of coconut pulp, coconut juice,
coconut water,
ice. All right, coconut water, ice. And then that's it. There was no sugar. We were so happy about it.
Evaporated
we're like,
milk.
Evaporated milk. We were like, oh my gosh, this is
very
so healthy. Blah, blah, blah. Well, yesterday morning, we were the first ones there.
We got there early.
And we were the first customers. So we
saw her prepare
everything from the beginning. So she took a picture, like a regular size pitcher of water, right? About 3/4 of a way up. And then
she
took sugar.
1 kilo.
1 kilo of sugar.
Okay, I'm like shook by this because I was actually duped. I thought it was cocoa water.
So this is a little bit less of
than
how much than a kilo, right, of sugar that she put in there, right? Like this is big, like it's my face, right? It's heavy. It's heavy. So she put more than this in that pitcher of water.
Yeah, she blended it. It was sugar water. And we were like staring at each other like, what the? Oh my God. We bought stuff that we had no idea had sugar in it.
Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know it had sugar, but we bought it. And but it's so tasty though. It is
good,
tasty.
But I will be cutting back on my buko shakes.
Yeah, no more buko shakes.
For the amount of sugar that's in there, oh wow.
It's a lot.
It's too much sugar.
No, actually, she didn't put a lot of it. She put like two scoops.
2 scoops.
2 scoops.
Okay,
one scoop for her, 1 scoop for me. So it's about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of sugar, I would say, was probably in both our drinks.
Oh, okay.
In between yours and mine. So one tablespoon for me, 1 tablespoon for her. But still, for me, that's a lot of sugar.
We got 4 people here, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And so
that was our date.
That was our date.
Okay. How much did the buko shakes cost?
50 peso each. So that's 100 peso.
Uh-huh.
And then your lemonade thing was about 140 peso. That's 240.
And then
it was 30 peso for the cinco mas.
So
that's
do the math.
170. So 270. So 270 peso for our date. It took for about a 1.5 hour, 2 hour date.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's all about the experience. It's all about like enjoying the culture. It's all about like the whole entire time we were talking about our plans, our future, the same thing that you would kind of like sit there and go to in the United States, go to dinner
sit there and
with your wife and talk about like what's really happening.
Right.
And I'll tell you that we've been doing that here in Philippines a lot more often.
Mm-hmm.
We have so much time in our hands to talk about and discuss what we want to do, right? Or how we are going to deal with the kids. Or, we talk about like how we want to, the type of message that we want to send the kids, and how we can kind of like do critical thinking when we are reading books to them.
Oh yeah, we can stop and ask them questions like, What do you know about this?
But it's all about like us strategizing during our date on how we can accomplish these tasks, right? When the kids are with us. So that was great. I thought that was awesome. What else did we do yesterday?
We also went on a date too. A later date. Like, okay, we just go hang out with each other, you know?
Mm-hmm. But the second date, it was kind of a little bit more of a struggle, right? This was our workout exercise time.
Mm-hmm.
In the United States, Dee and I would find time in the evening time
to
walk because we were so busy. We can only find time.
And we could only do 2 miles
between 6:30, 7 o'clock to 8:30.
Yeah.
While the kids are watching TV and things like that. Well, because we're not working here in Philippines and we have more time to spend with each other, we actually went for a walk, a 5-mile walk in the middle of the day.
5 miles. Okay, so it was a little overcast, but by the time we were done with the 5 miles, the sun had come out, so it was like getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
But we push ourselves. We are trying to do 5 miles a day. So far today, let me look and see what I've done.
About 2 miles. We did about 2 miles.
So he's talking about exercise. He's done 2 miles, right? But so far, okay, it's 10 a.m. and I've already walked 6 miles.
Mm-hmm. So far we have done. We did exercise 2 miles today. We went for a walk, and I think that's great. We're staying healthy. And you know what I've noticed is that every time we go on a walk, every single person we pass by, they're saying, "Good morning. How are you doing today?" Everyone is all smiles, you know, here in the province.
People stop to talk to us
people
all the time.
Actually, today I got to see one of my cousins. He's like, "Hey, man, what's up? Is that you? Hobart, is that you?" I was like, "Oh, yeah." I'm like, "Who are you?" "I'm your cousin. My dad is this." I was like, "Oh, I know who you are. We used to call you this. I used to make fun of you." And he's like,
horrible.
Not cool.
Not the thing he wanted you to remember.
Yeah, but it's great. It's great connecting with family. And so we went for a 5-mile walk. I'll tell you what. A 5-mile walk in the middle of the day. In the beginning, the first mile was overcast, but the last 4 miles was hot.
It was hot.
So we were struggling out there. I was dehydrated.
We drank all our water.
I was dehydrated. I was like, "Oh, I got a headache."
By the end of the day, I didn't feel good. I wanted to go to bed.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I was like, I have a headache. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to relax. Like, I needed to hydrate. It was just, I had a tough time. So this morning,
it's hot here, guys. It's hot in the Philippines.
We switched it up. This morning we went for 2 miles, and later on today we're probably going to go for a 3 miles. So I think the routine for us, it's better to do a workout early in the morning and then late in the evening. Yeah? But we might switch it up. Right?
We're wearing the same outfit. Did you notice?
I got dressed yesterday. So
you got dressed yesterday. I did too.
Whatever. You can win this one. I already won.
Oh my God! I think I showered first.
Yeah, you won. See that? Give and take. You gotta let him win. You know what I mean? You gotta let him win.
Hey, so I wanted to show you guys what we got from lunch today. We went to Maria Paula's.
Well, that's another thing. We went on a lunch date yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did, and we had some really good food.
We had some really
good food. We ordered like just 2 dishes, and
we went on a lunch date yesterday.
We didn't overdo it on our
at a carinderia, and but it was nice. It was just like we were gonna go there. We drove there yesterday, and the thought was, well, let's just bring it home so we can eat it here
in the AC.
But Dee was like, let's just sit here and eat. So we decided to sit there and eat, and it was nice. It was very pleasant. The owner of the place, her name is Paula. She's so nice. She knows we go there probably
every
3
day.
times a week.
3 times a week we go to the same
more.
spot. She's got really good food. And we've been trying all the places.
She's in Tayog. All right, if you don't know where that is.
Yeah, on the main road right here. I don't know what it's called.
I think it's called Asingan Road or something.
Asingan Road?
Yeah. It's a main road. But phenomenal. So she want to show everybody what you got today? Yes.
Okay. Let's bring it out. So we're going to show you what we bought for lunch and how much it cost at the end. Okay. If you guys want to take some guesses. All right. What is this? This is like opal. It's a veggie. It's opal. And this is how the food comes. It comes in like a bag.
A plastic bag. Yeah.
All right. Well, it is what it is. You get used to things around here. We also got this vegetable.
That is bitter melon sauteed in sauteed bitter melon with eggs.
Oh, and then amai is here. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, ginisang opo.
Oh, thank you.
Amy,
do you guys know what this one is?
I think that's bitter melon though, right?
Or what is it called?
Paria. Ginisang paria. Am I correct?
And this paria it's 2 servings. So we got 2 servings of this because we really love it.
Yeah. She says ginisang ampalaya. Ginisang
opo.
Oh,
it's delicious.
So ginisa is, I think, sauteed, right?
Sauteed.
Yeah. And then this is
my favorite. It's what is this one? It's, curry, chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
We got 2 servings of that.
This is a cup, right? They're pretty big.
Pretty large serving. It's a good size serving. So that we got. I'm gonna share that with my son. He'll like it. And then we've got the vegetables. It's got this is 2 servings in here.
I don't know what it's called.
It's got green beans. Some squash.
Calabasa.
And I think it also has that long one that's really sweet. That long one.
I don't know.
It looks like it. They do. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 dishes so far. And then we got some tilapia.
Some fried fish.
Right? Is that tilapia though?
Yeah, it's
There's
tilapia.
2 of them in there.
Yeah, fried fish. Because last time I got like 2 and my son ate it. But this time I'm going to get like 2 whole ones.
And then it comes with some sinigang soup.
Sinigang soup.
And this is delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so how much did it cost?
I had 330 pesos.
I thought it was less. It was 330.
330.
But we got 2 servings of everything today.
Yeah, we pretty much got 2 servings.
So what we're doing is we're buying things, and whatever left over, we're gonna eat it for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, this is our lunch and dinner. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh says it's peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter.
That one wasn't peanut butter.
No,
it's just a vegetable. I don't know.
I don't know what it's called. Maybe we'll
ask
Paula in a few days.
Oh yeah, we'll ask her.
But yeah,
maybe
that's our lunch for a day,
and it's we can't wait to eat it.
I'm hungry right now.
We brought it home so we can feed it to our kids at lunchtime, and then we'll save whatever we don't eat for dinner. Tonight.
Yeah.
And I made a pot of rice.
It's gonna be plenty of food for dinner.
How much is that American?
$6.
$6 to eat all day, and I didn't have to get any dishes dirty. I didn't have to cook. I didn't even go to the market.
You cook rice.
I did cook rice, but rice is real easy to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are our meals. Our kids are eating Filipino food.
Mm-hmm.
My husband's happy. His belly is happy from all the good Filipino food.
That what is it called? MSG.
MSG
helped me losing weight. You know what I mean?
He's out here losing weight. That's true.
Yeah, I'm
I'd attribute the weight loss to probably to the 5 miles that we're doing daily, no matter what.
Yeah.
And we have a beautiful walking area. So we walk. Yeah, we have a nice trail. We walk. It's all shaded.
That's where all the farmers go. Yeah.
We're out there where the mango trees are, lining the road, and also it's got cornfields, grass fields. What is it? We've got ducks, dogs,
you just gotta
roosters.
Watch out for poo.
There are some
dookie
mines out there that we have to maneuver through. Mm-hmm. It's true. Landmines.
So, but it's nice. It's awesome. Like farmers go out there and they know us already. Like today, a farmer was out there and he was cutting like the corn. I asked him, I was like, what are you doing with the corn? He's like cutting like baby corns in a field of corns that are already tall. And I asked him, I said, hey, so what's this for? And he's like, oh, it's for my goat. I'm getting it for my goat. And I said, okay, so are these just the sides of the corn or this is an entire corn? And he said, it's an entire corn. And what he told me is that usually what happens is once you're done planting corn, you're supposed to like dig up all the stalks or whatever. Well, actually, once the corn is ready, it gets they use the reaper to cut the corn. And sometimes when the reaper is cutting the corn, there is our corn that falls on the ground. So once the corn fall on the ground, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like let it grow and then take those off. But the farmer couldn't wait long enough, so he replanted corn for 3 crops, and the corn that was left on the ground by the reaper grows right behind it. And so that's why there is different size corn. Some of them are ready to be harvested and some of them are still babies, because the farmer couldn't wait. So what he's doing is he's taking the little baby ones and he's going to feed it to his goats, because if he doesn't do that, then the corn that was planted there to be harvested has to compete with the baby corn. That's just the baby stalks that are coming up. And so the farmer was taking those out so that way the real corn that was planted can be harvested.
I was gonna ask. I know you're talking about farming and everything.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask, could we talk about like how the kids are doing, how the adjustment to the move?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I mean, okay, what else do you want to talk about when it comes to farming? Go ahead.
Happy wife, happy life. Go ahead.
So, anyways, I was gonna say that since we've been here, the move has been good, but it's also been a little hard. So our kids are having struggles with like there's a difference in like how their friendships are. They're not like those easy friends that they've made, and I think it's because of the language barrier. Maybe by next year they'll have their solid friend groups, people that they can relate with, but at the moment they really can't relate with anybody. What are you noticing?
I'm noticing that my son is kind of like getting the hang of things more than my daughter, and the reason for that is my son is outgoing. He's funny. He'll play tag. He'll do all these things, but at the same time, like he's a boy. You know what I mean? So, like today, he's like, "Hey, someone took my pogs." I was like, "What are you talking about? What pogs?" He's like, "Well, this guy he took my pogs, and he wouldn't want to give it back. So when I tried to get it from him, he moved out of the way and I fell on the ground." And I was like, "Okay, well, it sounds like you lost balance, all right? But I'm not going to save you." I told him, "I'm not going to save you. We've warned you that you're going to get into trouble and kids here are going to fight. So I'm not going to go there to save you and get the kid in trouble. That's something that you started, right? So we can sit here and let's take deep breaths." And so it was about a pog, and I kind of gave him some perspective, life lesson that this is how things are here in Philippines, and I can't be there for him all the time. So what he needs to do is he needs to start defending himself. And if what he has is truly important, then resolve it on your own. If you can't resolve it on your own, talk to your teacher. If your teacher can't deal with it, then that's it. You just you just missed out. And he has like one pog or two pogs that I guess this other kid, which is his cousin, right?
Hi, money printer.
Took away from him. And so I'm like, look, I told him don't start any fights, but if they start a fight and they start hitting you, you finish it, right? You finish it. You stop. You continue to hit, and don't stop hitting until the fight is over, right? But don't start it. Okay, don't start anything. Because if you start anything, you're gonna come home, and you and I were gonna have a long talk, all right? And so you don't start things, but you finish it. And so hopefully he resolves it on his own.
Yeah, but we don't need him fighting over pogs. I mean, come on.
But at the same time, my kids are noticing that kids here in Philippines, they're tougher. They are tougher. Mm-hmm. They're not soft, right? In the United States, like, hey, well, no bullies and things like that. Here, they still have a no bully policy. But come on. Kids here probably get spanked on a daily basis by their parents. They're a little tougher. And we've seen kids play around at the plaza and they're going all out, like throwing blows
at each other,
punching
and
each
they
other
were playing
in the back, in the chest, in the face. They're really going all out. So the kids are allowed to be kids here, right? They have all kinds of energy. They're running around, and some of them get in fights, but the parents don't get involved with these little squabbles. And that's what I'm trying to teach my son, is that, look, try to resolve issues with talks, but if you can't resolve issues with talks, it's going to go into fights, and you need to be able to defend yourself. Luckily, we kind of prepped for this.
We definitely planned for this.
Mm-hmm.
We have been prepping for this for about a year and a half, since we were able to get our kids into jiu-jitsu.
So our kids they had training in Muay Thai, and they had training in jiu-jitsu.
And
they
did
that
gymnastics.
And gymnastics for last year. So they can fight, they can fight. And, but it comes with a discipline. And so that's why my son knows not to start things.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that both kids are adjusting just fine. They're not complaining. I'll tell you this, they're not saying that they miss the United States. They're no longer saying that they miss their friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're no longer saying that they wish they can go back to the United States. And we are in day 56.
Yeah, I think they've kind of like accepted what is our life now.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just find joy in the different things that we do together as a family. Like my son, he doesn't want to go on trips to the mall or wherever because he doesn't want to. He'd rather stay home and watch TV. But then we'll be like, hey, we're all going. This is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're experiencing the Philippines together as a family. And they'll like it, because we do make it fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have dessert dates, okay, where all we do is go somewhere just to eat all the desserts,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so it's not like we're just doing all the stuff that adults want to do. Like we are very much catering to our children. We'll spend the whole day at the arcade, and we'll go play laser tag, and we'll do a bunch of stuff like that, so that the kids are getting the experience of the Philippines as well.
Mm-hmm.
For children, not just for adults.
So just one more thing to add with my son. So when my son was walking away, I told him, I said, don't start anything. I said, you have training in Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, so you got to be careful with what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And so my son looks back and he says, I want to start training again.
Mm-hmm.
And so my kids, when they were training Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, I would take them home and I would train with them. I have background in karate. I also have background in Hawaiian Kempo, and I also did years of
years
of Jiu-Jitsu,
of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So Dee would get mad. Used to get mad because what was that thing I would say to you?
Well, because I would be like, hey, you need to go to college.
I forced her to go to college. I said, look, I made her wait for us to have kids, and I forced her to go to college.
No. He said, I'm gonna tell you what he said to me, which was it's the most broest thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay. It's ridiculous. So I was telling him he needs to go to college. I can't just be the only one going to college. And he said to me in the most, I don't know how to explain the voice.
The most manliest possible way. Okay.
All right.
That's what she's talking about.
He says, you go to college, I go to the gym. Okay. And I'm just like, did you just hear yourself?
That I won that fight. I won.
No, I was just like, oh my God, I go to college, you go to the gym.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it was pretty funny.
I thought this was by accident. This is not accident. This is not an accident. You know what I mean? What you enjoy on a daily basis is not on accident. But did I go to college?
He eventually went to college.
And did I do what I said I was going to do?
Yes, he did.
Okay. So she went first. she got her master's.
Yeah.
And then I went next and I got my master's. Okay.
Well, it wasn't because he didn't know. Okay. He went to college after his Ukraine mission. He's like, all right, I'll go to college. I got to finish this out.
Yep. Yeah, we did. And so, yeah, that's exactly what happened. But hey, look, I'm going to ask one question, all right? Who was your math teacher during college? Who was our math teacher?
DeLuca.
Okay, that was like community college. All right, we started college together. In this one Cuesta College in California, and so she was copying off my paper.
No, I wasn't. I'm way better at math than him. No, I was not. You guys, I would help him.
I think it's the other way around.
I did cheat off him on the ASVAB. That's true. I sat across from him. This is when ASVAB was on paper back before the war. And I didn't know. I was only like, how old was I?
Who did all your projects?
I was 17.
Who did your projects in high school?
He did my projects in high school.
Thank you.
Like,
thank you.
I only passed chemistry because of him. It's true.
All right. That's enough said.
But okay.
Enough said.
No.
Enough said.
My teacher could not have been dumb. Like, my teacher had to know that you did my project. You want to know why? There was little Dragon Ball Z's throwing like fireballs at the bottom of my presentation. Like, and I don't know how he embedded them. I didn't know how to get rid of them. So I'm giving the presentation. I've got Dragon Ball Z throwing fires. I mean, I barely passed chemistry, and it's because of him.
It works. Okay.
Horrible.
So for those of you guys who think that anime is not good, I just want to let you guys know that anime is good. Okay, so I stayed fit for ever since I started watching Dragon Ball Z. It's because of the anime. I was like, man, I want to be like Goku. I'm Goku. You know what I mean? But hey, so let's go back to the topic, right? Kids at school.
The kids are doing great, and our Philippine Adventures here. Hi.
Oh my goodness!
And
look at that.
And he's saying that yes, kids are very resilient.
Yes. So Gamerwits, Yu-Gi-Oh,
and Money Printer.
Hey, shout out to you guys. Money Printer's here.
So you guys have been watching our videos. We just posted some new videos.
What was it about?
When we went to the Empress.
Oh yeah.
And
that was expensive. Oh my god.
It was like $106 or $103.
Okay, take it back. I thought you were thinking of like
in
Philippine peso. Now you're thinking of USD again. Let's not do that. Okay? Expensive. Okay, expensive. For the lifestyle here in Philippines, that's way too expensive. But then again, it's expected because it was in
Manila, in BGC. Yeah,
right?
BGC.
BGC, where they have diapers for dogs.
Yes.
Horrible.
Hey. Okay, so it is 11 a.m. It's getting close to having to pick up the kids, but I did want to give you guys a quick update on our plans. In the future, did you enjoy your time? We had a great time. We had a wonderful time in BGC. In BGC, and we had a good time. The BGC video is amazing.
Oh awesome. yeah. BGC is pretty cool because we went to Fort Nike and things like that.
I actually haven't posted that one. That one's coming out on the 16th. So stick around, look for that one. It's the full day from start to finish. It's 44 minutes. And it's just us doing different things within BGC, so you get to watch that the full length. But the Empress was a small one. Okay, so hey, elections are coming up in the Philippines, and what that means is that there is no school. We just found out about that, so we're going to be taking all those days to go and travel. So be looking for us to do different things here in the Philippines. And we did kind of like toy with the idea of going out of the country and like going and seeing other places. But what it came down to is like, hey, we have a base and we have a car here in the Philippines. So we're probably going to be in the Philippines. And so that's what we plan on doing. So look for all of that. We'll do some shorts, but then I always do long form video later on in the month when I finally have a chance to kind of like get them all lined up and make a long form. So, All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We got to go pick up our kids from school. You guys take care. Seize the day.